Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marian. In today's video, I thought I would, try out the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I have this in shade 6, 7, 10, along with the True Match Eye Cream and a concealer. And I have this in medium in 5, 6. So I'm trying to go through my products and see what works for me, what doesn't, and return or exchange what needs to be returned or exchanged. But before I jump into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. So both of these products are not new, but they're new to me, and I have been wanting to try out more affordable drugstore type of foundations because I kind of gear towards the mid-range and luxury type of brands. So I'm trying to have a more diverse makeup collection, if you get what I'm saying. So I haven't done my brows, so I need to do that real quick. Excuse the hair. I just didn't feel like doing too much to it, and it's going through a certain phase on its own in regards to growth. I haven't relaxed my hair in over 2 years. I did the big chop in 2021. I'm always growing my hair out, cutting it, but this isn't a hair video. But it's been quite some time since I relaxed my hair. No, I relaxed my hair last year. So yeah, it's been a year since I relaxed it. Anyways, let me go ahead and do the brows real quick, and then we can get into this foundation and concealer. And now it's time for me to go in with primer. I'm using the Giorgio Armani primer. Nothing new. I'm gonna continue using it until it's all gone. And then I'll repurchase another one because I really like the primer. Now, as always, I do one side with the sponge, one side with a brush. This will be sponge, this will be brush. Only thing I don't like about this is this dropper. I never really liked droppers, even when I purchase stuff from Cover FX. I just don't like this type of component. See, I squeezed out too much. I honestly feel like that should be enough, and I'm just gonna wipe off the excess and go in. Now I forgot what side I said. Okay, whatever I said, scratch. This will be brush. So it's definitely, in my opinion, light coverage, semi-medium. You can definitely see my freckles all right here, the dark spot, but that's not a bad thing to me because I don't necessarily need full coverage foundation every time I do a makeup look. As long as, it can kind of make my skin look even and it doesn't look cakey, I am okay. So let's go in with a beauty blender on this side. I also feel like this could be built up, and that's what I'm gonna do. So evidently I needed all of the product. Because my freckles and dark spots are definitely peeking through on that side. So let me just add another drop and go from there, only on the spots that need it. My chin always need more coverage, of course, because of the dark spots. Okay, that definitely helped. Now we can move on to the concealer. I wish it had an applicator, but I'll squeeze it on the back of my hand. And as you can see, it's more so like my shade, so it's more for coverage versus it being a highlighting concealer. So I don't expect brightness to occur from this one. So the concealer is definitely too warm for me. For it to be a neutral, That's very interesting. It blends out well, so that's a good thing. If I get a different shade, I feel like it'll work better. Use this one for coverage and get one for the brightness. It is a lightweight coverage. It's not full coverage, which is cool. You know, don't always need a full coverage look. So I'm going to see how well the foundation works with my other products. So I'm going to take the It's Cosmetics Complexion Perfection number 7 concealer and all over brush. I got this from Influencer, and I'm just gonna see how it works with the Rare Beauty bronzer. This bronzer is so pigmented, you gotta be careful. Now I am going to set my under eye to see how well the concealer works with translucent powder. I'm using the Sephora translucent powder. Now let's see how it works with the Dior face powder. So I'm going to do the rest of my face and then come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I am back and I'm just going to give the quick rundown on this foundation and concealer. So again, this is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. It has 1% pure hyaluronic acid in it, shade 6710, and then I have the True Match Eye Cream and Concealer, 0.5% pure hyaluronic acid in it, and 5.6. So first things first, foundation. Like the coverage of the foundation, I like the formula of the foundation. I hate that the component or the pump is a dropper. I just feel like it gets extremely messy versus having an actual pump. So that is the only con that I have in regards to this particular foundation. I feel like that it is buildable because it is light coverage, so you can build it up to medium. I would not go full coverage because that means you would have a lot of product on your face. So it's definitely a great foundation for a no makeup look or a light beat. In regards to the concealer, it is also light coverage in my opinion. I also feel like the shade that I got was more so for coverage since it was my skin tone or a tad bit darker than my skin tone versus it being for brightening. Also, I feel like this particular shade was too warm for my liking. I kind of like a neutral type of concealer. So I'm not going to ding the concealer because I picked the wrong shade, because the formula in itself is very good. The foundation I think was $19.99 at Ulta, and I think this was $15 or something like that. So it's not super duper cheap, but it's not as expensive when it comes to like foundations such as like brands from Lancome or NARS, Benefits, Urban Decay, if you get what I'm saying. So I would highly recommend you trying out the foundation and the concealer if you were looking at them and wasn't sure. Try them out. I wish that Ulta gave samples, but they don't. But just remember, you can always return it if it doesn't work for you in exchange for a different shade. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've used these products, let me know. If you're interested in trying them, let me know as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the notification bell. And as always, thank you for watching.